doesn't mind you having the worst days. Can you believe that's how God talks to me? He doesn't mind me having terrible days. And let me tell you, Tuesday, 2 days ago, was a terrible day. Terrible, terrible, terrible day. But here's why God says he doesn't mind me having those awful days. Because those are the times he will show up for me, guys. And say, Nick, what's the problem here? You know I'm with you. So let me tell you how he showed up. You know, I've been talking about this Zephaniah 3:17. Like a crazy person, right? How God is a mighty warrior and he's on my side and he's with me and fighting with me. I've been quoting that Zephaniah, how it show up all these different places. So on that awful day that I was having, guys, can you believe our Papa God had that Zephaniah 3:17 show up like in 5 different places in one day? I have all these different meditation books, Jesus Calling, the regular one, the one for kids. I have Jesus Living. I have another one. All these Sarah Young devotionals. And he would just have that 3:17 pop in on my awful day. It just reminds me that he's with me. And nobody can tell me just a coincidence that this Zephaniah 3:17 kept showing up. It was God himself, guys. Say, Nick, what's the problem here? I'm with you. But it was just an awful day, so I ended up calling my brother Kevin. Crying. I said, Kay, I don't like to bother you, but I'm having a terrible day today. He said, Nick, I don't mind if you call me 20 times in a day. You call me. You see God to connect me with this brother who said, call him 20 times a day if I need to talk to him. And I cried to him. Finally, I just went home. I went home early, went to bed. I didn't even eat dinner, guys. Fast forward to the next day. Your girl did her bounce back. I didn't even go to my God tree. I said, God, I don't need any God tree today. Everything that you've been teaching me under that God tree is okay. It's time for me to get up and practice what you've been teaching me. Forget the theory. Now it's time for the practical exam. Nick, how are you going to handle yourself under all this pressure you're under? Who are you going to be? Right? So I came to the office yesterday strong. Said I'm going to make a phone call. An important phone call I needed to make, right? So, as soon as I get to the office, though, guys, I go to page 32 of our website because it was 32 minutes past the hour. So I go to page 32 of rerollwithgod.com. And let me see if I could get to it really fast. But it was about a time that I wrote about a song called A Lovely Day, right? I wrote about this song, A Lovely Day. Me and my sister Kelly, we went to the Cheesecake Factory, and there was a song playing, A Lovely Day, and I wrote about it. So, in the middle of calling that person I needed to talk to make that important call, can you believe that on the radio station outside, that song started playing, A Lovely Day? Of all the songs in the entire world, that song started to play, A Lovely Day. What was the appointment with God? Maybe 2 hours before that. Nobody can tell you, oh, that was a regular coincidence. Forget. That was God himself making me aware of his presence with me in that difficult conversation I was having. And guess what? Everything worked out better than I expected. That was a beautiful conversation with this person. And at the end of it, he said, God bless you. And I said, God bless you too. Don't play around with God's girl, baby. Honestly, that awful day on Tuesday led me to having the best day yesterday. The best day! I was dancing and prancing all around that office, saying, my God is a mighty warrior. He's with me. Nobody can tell me that was a coincidence. I'm here reading about A Lovely Day, the song playing. And God had that song of all the songs in the world to play in the middle of that conversation. And when I heard the song playing in the background, I just started smiling with God. Knowing my mighty warrior, God, Zephaniah 3:17, he's with me. He will delight with me over singing. That song he was singing every Today should be a lovely day, my Nick, because I am standing with you. Don't play around with your relationship with God. Tell him today. God, I want to commit my life to rolling with you. We're going to make this rolling with God a lifestyle, baby. Trusting God with all of our hearts, not leaning on our own understanding. Acknowledging Him in all of our ways, baby. Allowing Him to guide us on the best path for our lives. Don't miss out, guys, on this relationship with God.